Okay, fair enough. I just remember I was thinking, this is pretty good. Like, I guess I wasn't expecting much out of it. I was expecting it to be terrible. So it was better than I realised. Hang on, wrong way. Woohoo! So we've got the map of the second floor, Tero. So that means we now have all the floors apart from the basement and floor 3. Before we can see everywhere in the entire mansion. So I'm going to get those items that were in here. Lots of backtracking in Chris's mission.
Have you seen the very original The Thing?
The
From
black and white
1950 something?
I haven't seen the original, no. I've seen the Kurt Russell one and also the more recent one, which was terrible. Oh, hang on. A crumpled memo. Today Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it, so I shoved it up my ass. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. It's quite elaborate. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. John Tolman. I wonder what item they're talking about. Cocaine, probably. Wee. Handgun magazine.
Well, I mean, if you can build a mansion this big, I probably all of your employees are on cocaine because you can afford it.
That is true. It's probably built from coke money.
No, it's better built from cocaine itself.
It just dissolves in the rain.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, so all these rooms I can't get into, but we should be able to get through here.
Does it feel like you're being blocked?
A little bit. Chris's is a lot more restrictive, obviously, at the start, because he doesn't have the lockpick.
The lockpick actually only opens the ones that
Small key would do.
small key would do, which are completely optional.
Is that true?
Yeah. At least when I
guess so.
thought
Yeah.
so.
This would be very difficult on Chris's without that shotgun. Right.
Yeah, exactly. But
So we actually want to be upstairs. For
they're
this.
just places with loot usually.
Indeed.
Otherwise, if you don't count the shotgun.
This way. I'm gonna loop around.
And you will get a zombie here.
Blah 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 blah. Which side's it gonna be on? It's on that side. You pesky zombie. He mixes it up, you see.
Did you go and grab the gem already?
No, I won't need it. It's down there.
Tiger's eye.
We'll get there once we can get through, but otherwise we don't need to be there just yet. This is where I need to be. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that's just a place to loot.
Pretty sure I've got a key downstairs.
Hot loot.
Well, no, actually, we need to go in there. So yeah, the lockpick is crucial because that's where the dog is. So in this instance, at least, we have to get in there.
I see.
So now I have to get my old key. I'm hesitant to dump that because there are dogs.
You don't need a goddamn
I don't need.
herb.
Don't need the handgun right now, to be honest.
Wait, what?
Because it's dogs. Don't fuck around with dogs.
I actually did usually the opposite, that I shot the dogs with pistol.
Normally I would, but in remake, it doesn't slow them down at all. They just carry on running. So I like something that stops them in their tracks. And there's the shotgun. Otherwise you can get like stun locked. There we go.
And also this mansion with all the various keys, like everyone would go nuts. Come visit me.
That's what's fun about it. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Well, did that shotgun put them back?
It stopped him for 2 seconds.
Did he die?
He did, because I stabbed him in the face. Fucking dogs.
That was kinda... They expended a lot of ammo from you.
It's worth it though. Because the other thing is, this is now a route. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry.
I didn't use this route myself after this scene.
It's a good one because of the green herbs there, so you've got that pot of green herbs that you can use. So if you ever take like, minor damage, you can... I swear there's a...
So you gotta visit the pot.
I swear there's a...
To smoke some herbs.
Herb. Right, there we go. Bing! Okay, so now we have to go downstairs again. Past the Crimson Head.
Did you know that there's a new Resident Evil movie coming out?
I did, yes. And there's also a TV show, at least one. I think there might be 2 in the works for Netflix. So we'll see. The TV show I've heard about is a bit crap in terms of how it sounds. It's like, what the hell? Hang on 1 second. Do I need my handgun back? I don't think so. Because we're just going to get the key and then come back, so... I think we're okay.
Would this actually make a good movie if you'd like, kind of like, make this into a 2-hour movie?
Resident Evil 2 would make the better movie because it's really well paced. Resident Evil 1, it can work as a movie, but I honestly feel like in today's like settings and things, you'd be better off making a Resident Evil TV show. I really do think it, because you got more time. And then there was that proof of concept thing. I can't remember if I ever linked it to you. I think it's called David or Dave.
From the Alien franchise. No, not the... Well, you know, the new Alien movie is David the android.
Nah, it's just crow. I don't know if these set off, so I'm just gonna walk just in case. Now you remember there was a body down there before, and now it's gone.
And it never turns up.
The only thing I can make sense of it is if it's the one that shows up in the kitchen later on, because it's the only extra guy it could be, and he comes out of nowhere otherwise. So I think it's the same zombie that comes in the kitchen later on.
So if you burn it,
right,
and that guy will rise.
Yeah. But fortunately, if we do this right, we should never need to actually face him.
Yay!
Because I don't want to fight Crimson Heads if I can help it. If you do it right, then you only ever need to face one Crimson Head in the entire game.
Which is the behind the masks.
Yeah, exactly. Crimson Head behind the masks.
Sees no evil, tastes no evil, smells no evil, and feels no evil.
Loves no evil.
Loves no evil. So somehow I'm reminded of the 40k Space Marines. I love no evil. Heretics.
Oh man. At some point I'll play 40k again, I'm sure. But it's been a long time. And pandemics don't help. Right, let's run. I'm not going that way because there's a Crimson Head and 2 zombies.
This is a good segue that now that we brought up the 40k, or I brought up it. Do you have any previous experience on playing any of the Like, well, actually, any 40k role-playing games.
Yes.
Tabletop, I mean.
Yes, I have played Dark Heresy, the first edition.
First, okay.
I've got the rules for the second edition, I just never actually played it.
I haven't gotten the second edition rules because the license expired back in the day, like almost a decade ago or something, I think. And I never got to. Back then I didn't think that I should buy it, but now that later on I think that I should have, because I like to collect the books.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually fairly interested in the Warhammer Fantasy roleplay that they had. That actually looked pretty good. Should I get the thing? Let's get the.
I have no experience on playing it firsthand, but I have taken a pretty good look at the rules.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And the changing of professions is quite what it makes different from everything else.
I can't really remember.
I mean, there are a lot of other games that have like very lethal combat and long-lasting wounds and loss of limbs, critical hits.
That's true. For instance, Traveller has stuff like that. Whoa. Yeah, the problem with 40k setting as a roleplay setting is what do you play as? Because everything's so weird, and
it's really, yeah, it's kind of like you can tell that it's always set in the something very small of a scale. Well, nothing is in small scale in 40k, but like, you know, the Dark Heresy focuses on the Inquisitional acolytes, and Rogue Trader focuses on Rogue Traders. And
that's the guy who went missing. There he is.
Ah, hello there. Good on ya.
His head didn't blow up. That's annoying.
Death Watch focuses on the Inquisitorial Space Marines.
Yeah.
And Only War focuses on the Imperial Guard.
So that's why, like, Imperial
There
Guard.
are only small portions of the in a sense, when compared to the image as whole, and when compared to the tabletop figure gaming, it's kind of small of a scale.
I think the problem is, like, you've got Imperial Guard is a difficult setting to make work because you're just recruited soldiers. You know, like, you can have personalities and stuff, but it's at the end of the day, in this 40k setting, you are meaningless, and that means it's hard to do anything Imperial Guardy because you've always got these orders that are just like, yeah, go to the front lines, fight an orc. Oh, like, you fought a single orc and he's chopped your head off. There you go. You know, and it's stuff like that. But then you've also got the Death Watch, and Space Marines are barely human as it is. So playing a fucking Space Marine, again, personality just doesn't really work in 40k. So it leaves Dark Heresy.
And Rogue Trader.
Rogue Trader is probably your best option. Dark Heresy as well.
Yeah, it depends on what you want out of it.
I mean, Rogue Trader's what it was originally anyway, so...
Yeah. But Dark Heresy is kind of designed to be a detective game in a way, with added brutal combat, and Rogue Trader kind of like directs it toward like a space exploration, creating like own like company, if you would say so. And managing your ship and its crew.
Just gives you more options in that sense. Right, let's have a think. How are we going to do this?
Or you could just take out of the ship management completely out of the player's hand and say, yeah, the captain is there and you don't control that part.
It's not very fun for them, though, is it?
I don't know. Maybe I've recently come to realize that my own Pathfinder group doesn't have much of that intuition in a sense of the of sandboxes surrounded towards managing a something of an organization or a town or a anything, a small like a establishment. It's not for everyone.
That's true. So sometimes people don't know though that that's an option, especially if they're not used to RPGs.
Yeah.
Not a single drop of kerosene remains already. Oh god.
I think it was 5 doses each time. You already gone through all that?
Apparently. I could have sworn it was more. Oh.
It's like 5 doses, in which when you fill your flask, it takes 2.
It takes 2, baby. I love this.
Oh, flash grenade. Flash bangs through the door.
I can't remember if there's a guy here. I didn't bring the stupid jewel. Ugh, idiot.
I think this is going to be a way shorter playthrough than with the RE5.
Should be. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Right, I'm probably not going to grab the shotgun shells, to be honest. It's not really worth
What?
In this room. I'm probably just going to leave this.
What?
I don't need it.
Are you insane?
But it's so awkward to fight off the 2 friggin' zombies. That it's like, it's not really worth it.
Just what you need to do is use all of those shotgun shells towards the zombies. And then you'll win.
Do you know what I've just realised? We haven't met Rebecca.
Becky! Look at her butt. That's a reference for the song from the 90s. If anyone knew.
Die!
I think he is already dead.
He is now.
Are you gonna light his
Yeah.
life on fire? Just under the armpit. Ooh, mansion key.
So let's have a quick look at the map. So at the moment we've got the things.
I have completely gotten out of the loop. What was the last thing you did?
I have got the armor key. So basically, I'm sweeping this area now. So I'm planning to get
sweeping this place again.
I'm gonna.
I'm not 100% sure, but what about the main halls? I don't. Well, no, that's not it.
I don't think you can. Because if I go down to the kitchen, there's some ammo, which I can use later.
And gazillion zombies.
And also, there we go. That's good. That's good.
Yes. Throw that goddamn key away.
King. Somehow I know that I won't need this key ever again. Throw. Kitchen. Ooh.
More keys.
Bonus. No, that was there. No.
Piece of meat from unidentified source.
Maybe it's not ammo in here. Maybe it's just daggers.
Can you actually identify a meat out of its
I'm sure you could if you're like a butcher or something.
No, okay. From its color, of like, yeah, could probably, unless it's like.
Oh crap!
So we're talking about this fella before that you thought that it was this.
I thought that, but now I'm thinking it was the other guy who appeared because he also appeared out of nowhere. Oh god.
Now you are surrounded by 2 slow-moving hostile targets.
Hostile.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cry and run this way. Bye.
They were like, meat.
Defeated, but yeah, there's plenty of meat in there for them, to be honest. So he's
Yeah.
probably just going down for a snack.
Hmm.
Right.
Oh yeah, I could really go for a snack right now.
Let's go in here and see what's in here. Well, we can have a break soon.
Yeah, it was actually. Today is our Labor Day.
Oh.
Yes.
Where everybody has to do labour.
Yeah, exactly the opposite.
Everybody has to go into labour.
Oh my god, no!
It's the worst holiday ever. Don't particularly want this just yet, actually, so never mind.
Musical score. You need to find the other piece of that musical notes as well, and combine it with that.
I swear there was an item in here, but apparently not. Okay. Where the hell's Rebecca?
Where's Rebecca?
I've obviously
Where is the?
done a weird
I've tried to think where's the first time you meet her.
So usually it's in that place where it says typewriter item box on the left. Usually that's the room, and she didn't show up this time.
No. That was actually in the original only.
No, it's on this one as well.
No, I think it was different here.
It's definitely in this one as well.
It's different here.
But it remixes. So, because I've done something slightly different, it's gone a different route.
Or you just didn't trigger it.
Right, I'm gonna head back.
You need to trigger Rebecca.
What do I need? I need fuel, really. Oh god, this is getting... I should go back to the dog corridor. Right.
Wouldn't it be fun to have a constant heartbeat monitor on your arm? Especially the one that just prints it out. Like imagine.
So it'd be like you'd always have this paper trailing.
Yeah, exactly.
But you'd run out of paper. You'd need like this huge spool around your biceps.
Yeah.
And then everyone.
Well, maybe
swole.
that's why in Resident Evil 5, Chris is so freaking buff.
So he can check his health status at all times.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes as much sense as anything else. Right, might as well dump the fuel canteen for... Actually, let's have a quick think. Right, so I want that to get to the dogs. I want that to get the bonusy bonus. The old key I don't think I need right now.
There's also a... If you want to get more gasoline, you need the old key.
Is that true?
At least one of the place that I'm thinking is a route towards the it's like an outside door.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the armor key though, isn't it? That goes, that opens that.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to use the jewel. I kind of want to go a particular way, but I don't want to set off all the zombos.
I'll just leave the old key. There's another place.
Yeah, we need to go to the dog room anyway because it's got the chemical that we need for this area. So, how long has it been since I saved? I think a save is a good idea.
Yes.
There's been quite a lot of gathering.